How are you doing, guys? Welcome back to the Distilled Truth, and this is the video to accompany the cocktail porn video over on the Bonneville Cocktail Collection. So if you haven't seen that yet, go and check it out and come back here. Now, if you followed us for a little while, hopefully you'll realise that we try not to take ourselves too seriously on either channel, but we are considerate about the drinks that we make. So you might have been a little bit surprised to see that we did a cocktail porn video over on the Bonneville Cocktail Collection. And to be honest, there's so many innuendo cocktails out there that after making videos for 5 years, it was getting kind of hard to ignore. But the one question we did have to ask ourselves was, are any of them actually any good? Well, let's have a taste and find out. All right, guys, first up, and I think it's fair to say this is the cocktail that probably inspired us to do this video, the PORNSTAR Martini. It looks fantastic, and there's this ritual serve of the shot of Prosecco, and then you've got the fresh passion fruit floating in the drink. And I think originally you should have been served with a spoon as well, so you can scoop out that passion fruit. Common misconception is that you shoot the champagne at the end, or the Prosecco as it is here. But as far as what I've read, the originator of the drink, Doug Ankerad, actually wanted this to be a palate cleanser. So in essence, we should drink that first. Palate cleansed. And then we'll go in for a sip. I can't lie. I mean, it's tasty. It's well balanced. Essentially, it's a, passion fruit and vanilla martini. One note I will say though is that I don't think the original had lime juice in it, and we've used lime juice and we've used fresh passion fruit, which is quite tart in itself. And the original used passion fruit puree, which probably be quite balanced or even on the sweet side. So I think those two ingredients really help balance this drink and make it actually pretty legit. Like, I can't lie, it's good. Yeah, you probably won't see me drink one in a bar, but I'd give it a go. Alright guys, and next up we have got one of the more famous of the innuendo cocktails, the Sex on the Beach. And man, I remember these from the 90s going out as a teenager in London, and they were served in every party bar with woo-woos and other shit like that, normally in pictures. But I never tried one, so essentially I'm a virgin on the beach, as it were. But let's have a taste. Looks good. I mean, booze and juice. I can't fault it. Like, again, there's no discernible flavours. You can taste the pea snaps in there a little bit, and actually it's quite balanced. There's no sickly sweet aftertaste. As we're using fresh pineapple juice, and the dryness from the cranberry actually gives it a bit of balance. We were supposed to float it actually, and it didn't work. I don't know why. I guess when this was invented, you would have just been using that watery, from concentrate, horrible stuff. We use fresh pineapple and good quality cranberry juice. So I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. Give it a go. All right, guys. Next up, the Hanky Panky, and as I said over on the Bonneville Cocktail Collection, this is a straight up legit classic cocktail. So they were doing innuendo cocktails even back in the early 1900s. And it's of course invented by the American bar at the Savoy's first ever head bartender, Ada Coleman. It looks great. It's got a really lovely colour to it actually. Let's have a taste. Yeah, it's essentially a sweet martini with a little minty aroma on the top of it from the Fernet Branca. It's a tasty drink. It's a little bit flat. And we've stirred this, and I think in the Savoy cocktail book, Harry Craddock said to shake it, which would be our natural thing to do because there's no citrus in there. But I think that might give it a lift actually. I might try that next time. Let's have another go. Yeah, solid drink. Try shaking it, but otherwise, give it a go. All right, we've got the slow, comfortable screw, part of the slow screw family, which essentially take a screwdriver, which is vodka and orange, and then replace the vodka for slow gin. So you've got slow screw. This one's got Southern Comfort, so it's a slow, comfortable screw. Let's have a taste. I mean, it's booze and juice. I can't fault it. It's very refreshing. It's got no depth or character, no real discernible flavours. Oh, you can taste the bourbon in that actually. We put bourbon in there, that gives it an extra bit of a kick. Again, you wouldn't see me ordering one in a bar, but I mean, it's pretty tasty. Give it a go. All right, guys, last but not least, the penis enlarger. I'm going to try and get through this one quickly because I'm not sure how long my homemade stand is going to make. But, you know, this was just a bit of fun. And essentially, this is just a pina colada in a penis pump. But my friend Jake did make it legitimately in a competition back in 2013. Let's have a taste. Yep, that is a tasty pina colada slash penis enlarger. Jake used a internet acquired dodgy pineapple dick gel that we really shouldn't recommend you trying. So we've used like a pineapple energy gel, which kind of pushes the sweetness over the edge a little bit, but we should maybe counteract that with a bit more lime juice. But we've got the fresh pineapple blended in there, the coconut cream, it's all very tasty. We've got the Appleton in there, which is super, super yummy. I hope you like my handiwork on the frame as well. That took me literally minutes to make. And of course, we'll put a link for all of this down in the description box. Give it a go. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. If you try any of those at home, let me know what you think down in the comments. Now, next week, I've got a very good friend of mine, Max Oswald, coming down to the Hideout for a chat. And until recently, Max was head of bars at the Ned here in London. If you're not aware of the Ned, it's part of the Soho House Group. It's one of the biggest hospitality operators in London, and they've been affected really badly by the lockdown. So Max is going to come down and have a chat about that. No doubt we'll get onto all sorts of other drinks related topics. So if you've got any questions that you want me to put forward, leave them down in the comments. I'm really looking forward to this conversation, so keep an eye out for that. And all that's left for me to say is don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you next time.